Right guys, welcome back to a new video. In this one, we're looking at AMC because AMC again is in the green, which is good to see. The obvious thing which is happening is that people are trying to trigger that short squeeze, and right now we are seeing quite some time in the green. From about the 22nd onwards, this stock is moving in a very positive way, up 32%, which is fantastic. And I think there is a lot of potential for it to go higher. Well, of course, I'm giving all of my opinions in this episode. I am not a financial advisor, so do your own research, and there is no guarantee that my opinions are correct. It's just what I personally think. If you may enjoy though, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as we have just hit 10k. I need to say a massive thank you for that. Now that I have said that though, let's jump in. Right then, so in the past day we can see that AMC is up by quite a significant amount. Looking at the action that we have been seeing, this one has actually been building from 9:30 all the way to highs of the day, which were in the $8 range, which is good to see, but unfortunately we have sold off a bit from there. Now again, this is understandable because if we think about it, people who bought in at the $5 range obviously now would be up a significant amount, about 50% on their investment, so it does make sense that these people are probably selling this one if they do not want to hold it all the way out until that squeeze for whatever reason. So I don't think that's a bad thing, honestly. I think it is fairly decent to see this happen. On top of that though, we are seeing AMC ever so slightly pull itself back up into the green again towards the end of session. So in my opinion, that definitely shows a lot more attraction for the stock. A lot of people are still interested in it, purchasing more shares at the end of the day. But the fact that this one is finishing up again is another indication that people really are trying to trigger that squeeze. I'm very happy to see that. Now, I'm sure you guys already know the effects that a squeeze could have. I'm not 100% certain how high it will go if it squeezes, but I can tell you it would be a very significant amount. People have said in my thumbnail last night's episode about me mentioning $200, saying that's too high. Honestly, looking at what happened to GME, it's not impossible that it could hit $200, if not more, but I would definitely advise you to make your own decisions on that one. But realistically, if it was to squeeze, it could absolutely explode. So is it going to squeeze? We just don't know for certain, but people are definitely trying to trigger that one, and it is not impossible at this stage. In fact, it's definitely possible, and it absolutely could happen. Regardless, so this one is more of a speculative play, but on top of what we are already seeing with the squeeze, we're seeing more good news for AMC Theatres itself, with the theatre company actually opening up some of its theatres in parts of the US, and this is a good first step to getting the company back on its road and hopefully making more revenue for the company going forwards into the next year. So either way guys, this stock maybe not shouldn't be worth about $7 or $8 right now from a fundamental standpoint, but you know what, I definitely think it is going to stay in this range, if not higher, for a quite significant amount of time, because now a lot more people are aware of the stock, and a lot of people do actually want to hold it for the long term. But again, there is that catalyst coming up short term as well. So would I buy it right now? Honestly, I absolutely would. I think it is a fantastic buy, but it is a speculative play in the short term for sure. Long term, there is that potential, but you could be asking yourself, is now the perfect buying point where it absolutely could drop in a few weeks? We just don't know. But I think, you know what, if you are willing to take that risk for the short term, it absolutely could pay off. Now, people are going to criticize me for this. They have in previous episodes, but I would not put too much into this one, simply due to the fact that we just don't know for 100% chance where it is going. It's absolutely true, as somebody mentioned in the comment section last time, AMC stock isn't going to go to zero. It's the largest theatre company in the world. Obviously, it's not going to touch zero, but there is a potential that it could go back down to the $6 range at some point in the future. Honestly, though, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was to stay stable in the $7 range at minimum, and at maximum, like I said, it definitely could squeeze, going above $100, hopefully, maybe even higher than that. So I definitely am hoping that this one does squeeze. I would love to see that happen, and it would make a lot of people quite a lot of money, but it's important that even if it does squeeze, you obviously need to get out at the right time. So make sure that you've got a strategy ready, make sure that you've got a risk management strategy ready as well, because like I said, it is speculative, but if you are willing to put a small amount into this one, potentially it could work out well for you. But you already know I am not a financial advisor, so you do need to make sure to look into this one on your own. But AMC right now is up again, and I think there's a fantastic indication of this stock going forwards, the strength that this one has, and the amount of people who really do want to push this one to the upside and trigger that squeeze. So please tell me what you think to this stock down below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.